a 5,000-year-old mode of transport, is slowly disappearing from Iraq's UNESCO Heritage Marshes. SABEEHA remembers that 6 decades ago, there was water in the Ahwar or marshes.
It's been 4 or 5 years and the water level is decreasing gradually. It really affects us. When there's water, the marshes come to life and we can fish. When I was young, the marshes were a magnificent place, not like these days. We were able to collect marsh reeds and fish. Now we're left with nothing.
As the water dries up, so does the demand to make the ancient mashoof or marsh boat. In addition to boat making, there used to be work for maintenance and upkeep. Now, most of the boat makers have left the swamps and rivers in southern Kufa, Basra and Hilla. Many of the 20 types of boats for hunting, transport or passengers are not being made anymore. The ones which are made use imported materials. The ancient technique of making the mashoof or the marsh boat is all but lost. The local wood has been replaced by industrial timber. The arches are now being made with Java wood, and instead of whale oil, they're using fiberglass and chemical tar. In addition to climate change and drying marshes, boat makers also face frequent power cuts. FADHIL's a third-generation boat builder and says it's quicker using modern equipment and imported materials are cheap.
The old boat was made of wood, cotton and nails. Now all these materials are not used. Now fiberglass is used. It's better than the old way. Previously, people waited for a month to get a boat, but with low water level, there's no work. My biggest fear is the drought. No water means no work for us.
One of the world's largest inland delta has shrunk from 9,000 to just under 800 square kilometers. The marshes were dried for oil production and agriculture from the 1970s, then to combat armed groups in the 1990s. And people from the marshes say the promises to help have just been, quote, ink on paper.
The government did not do anything for the marshes. No strategic plans, no health or educational projects. The residents are deprived of everything. The boat industry flourished once, but now the marshes are getting smaller and people rely on fewer boats. Climate change is the main factor. It will become worse with summer evaporation levels. Also, upstream dams in Turkey and Iran mean more than 40 river tributaries are totally cut off.
The water buffaloes are an important part of the local dairy industry, but human and animal waste is also a challenge for the fragile ecology. Boat making in this pristine habitat and its ancient heritage are all at risk. And without immediate action, this unique marshland is pushed closer to extinction every day. OSAMA bin Javaid, Al Jazeera, Ahwar of southern Iraq.